Hi everyone, welcome back to week 2 of Fall into Wellness. My name is Steph Paulson and I'm excited to continue our focus on community. Let's create a space where we all feel connected through our shared interest in yoga. Today's flow is all about connecting and breathing. We'll connect to our breath and become present, and we'll also connect with each other energetically, knowing that each one of us is worthy of acceptance and belonging. You might find that a couple blocks are handy in this flow today. Let's get started. All right, Chief, we're gonna get started here, buddy. Let's start reclined. So feet are on the mat. Let's roll down bone by bone. And let's take our feet just about as wide as the mat. Knock the knees together. Arms are by your side. So we'll take about a minute here. Eyes are closed. And this is an opportunity to connect to our breath. So connect with yourself, connect with this present moment. And know that we're all in this together. So we're just taking this time to scan on how we're feeling, mentally, physically, and emotionally. Notice any thoughts that pass through in your mind. And we're still going to practice having no judgment with the thoughts and just allowing them to pass through. Notice if there's any tension in your face, your jaw, or if any muscles are feeling pretty tense. Let's let go of any resistance and allow the ground to support us. We'll start to deepen our breath. Inhale through the nose, belly and ribcage expand. Exhale, come back to center. Everything contracts. One more time. Inhale. Belly, ribcage, back of the ribs expand. And everything contracts to come back to center. Notice this ebb and flow of breathing, this effortless action that's happening. Go ahead and take your knees apart. Extend your legs, take the arms overhead. Interlace your fingers if that feels good. Give yourself a big body stretch right here. Fantastic. Take your legs over to the right side. Take your arms over to the right side. Grab your left wrist with your right hand and create a nice side body stretch on the left side. You have the option to take the left ankle on top of the right. I really enjoy sharing these yoga practices with you. It gives us an opportunity to slow down to scan, to take inventory on how we're feeling. So each and every day we can try our best, and that's all that we can do. Let's take it all the way back to the midline. Walk the feet back, walk the hands back. Interlace your hands again, big body stretch. Maybe the interlace is opposite. Inhale, exhale, let it go. Walk it over to the left side. Grab the right wrist with your left hand. Side body stretch. And let's come back to center. Let's bend the knees, place the feet flat on the mat. Take your feet wide again, about mat's width. Your hands can be in a T position or cactus arms, whatever feels more comfortable and whatever you have space for. And gently let the knees fall to the right side and to the left side. Go at your own pace. There's no right or wrong here. It's what feels good in your body. Does a faster tempo feel good? Does a slower tempo feel good? So let's take it one more each side, just one more each side. Bring your knees back up to center, hug your knees in. Maybe bring your head up to your knees, not required. And release. Take your hands behind your thighs. And let's go with 3 body rolls. So rolling out the spine. Make sure there's no pressure in your neck. On your last one, we crisscross the ankles. We come up on our shins and arrive at all fours. Hands are underneath your shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Just a couple cat-cows. Inhale, drop that belly button, open up the heart, broaden across the collarbones. Exhale, rounding out the spine. Just 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, connecting to our breath, connecting to each other. Exhale. Come into a neutral spine. Take the hands to the top of the mat and shoot the chest down to the mat. You're welcome to use a block to rest your head on the block. Notice where you feel this stretch. Could be the lower back, could be across the chest, could be alongside of the entire back, could be the shoulders. Inhale, come all the way up, walk the hands back. Flip the toes under, lift your hips high. Here's your first down dog. Chief's bringing a ball for me to play. He's got his Halloween bandana on that my friend gave me, which was really kind, really nice. Okay, inhale, that right leg comes up, right leg. Exhale, bring the knee to the chest, press the ground away, scoop the abs up, put the foot in between your hands. All right, we're in a lunge. You're welcome to drop the back knee if that feels better, or you can keep the back knee lifted, coming up to high lunge, Anjaneyasana. Arms reach out, pull that belly button in, protect the lower back, lengthen both sides of the torso. Connect to your breath, connect to each other. Know that we have a great community here. Take the hands down, all the way down, frame the foot. So coming into a twist, lift that right hand up. Knee can be elevated or on the mat, whatever feels better. Take the hand down. Front foot goes all the way back, coming into plank. Knees can be lifted or on the mat. Let's go way forward to chaturanga. Bend the elbows. Take that belly all the way down. Release the toes. Press the pinky toe side into the foot. Inhale, coming into cobra, Bhujangasana. Exhale, we have 2 more. Inhale, take the elbow towards the midline. Open up the heart, exhale. 1 more, please. Inhale, let's hold this one and keep breathing. And if it feels good, take your hands by your rib cage. Maybe you come up to up dog, a deeper back bend. That's completely up to you. No matter what, exhale. Everyone meet in down dog. Inhale, second side. Left leg lifts. Exhale, take the knee to the chest. Press the ground away. Scoop the abs up. Take that left foot in between your hands. Back knee can be on the mat or lifted. Coming into lunge, Anjaneyasana. Hang out here just for a moment. Notice the sensations in your body. Keep lengthening, keep reaching. 1 more inhale. Exhale, take the hands down. Back knee can be on the mat or lifted. And let's twist. So coming into a spinal rotation. Take the top hand down. Let's bring that front foot all the way back to plank. Knees can be down or up. Let's shift forward. Come into chaturanga. Elbows bend. Belly goes all the way down. Let's go with 3 cobras. Exhale. So practice energetically dragging the palms of the hands to the back side of the mat. 1 more, please. And you have the option to press into up dog. It's whatever your body's asking for. Exhale, let's all meet in down dog. Pedal out the feet a little bit. Walk your hands back to your toes, coming into a forward fold. Toe heel the feet out wider than the hips, maybe about mat width apart. Let your head and neck drop. Grab opposite elbows and gently sway side to side. Let the lower back release. Let's switch the cross of the elbows, so whatever forms on top, let's switch it. And release the elbows. Toe heel the feet back in underneath the hips. Bend the knees and roll up bone by bone. I think this is Chief's version of yoga. All right, let's take a step out to the wide edge of the mat. So feet are about, 3 or 4 feet, so outside of the hips. Let's take that right side, toes face towards the short edge of the mat, and that left side, spin the heel in. Take your arms out to a T position, find length right here. Bend that right knee bends. So finding warrior 2, lifting the heart, very strong pose here. Know that you belong and you are accepted right here in this community. Add a smile to your face, bring joy. Notice all the little pleasures in each moment that we live. Blocks might be handy here. And if you'd like, maybe sink a 1/4 inch lower. Straighten the leg. And we're gonna reach towards that right side and come into triangle. Blocks might be pretty handy here. If you have blocks, take it to the pinky toe side edge of the right foot. Revolve the rib cage so it stacks on top of each other. Create space on the bottom side oblique. Press into the right big toe. Press into the outer edge of the back foot. Connect and breathe. If you would like a little core activation, arm comes up overhead. Spin the pinky down like you're going to shake someone's hand. And if you want to challenge or maybe you explore it just for fun, you take the bottom arm, extend, hold it for 3 breaths. This is optional, not required. And take that hand back down to the block or back down to your leg. Arm goes up. Okay, let's do a little bit of a balance pose. Take your gaze down to the mat, bend the front knee, and we're gonna take our block about a foot ahead of us, coming into half moon. Arm can be extended, or the top hand can be on your hip. Flex the back toes energetically. Open up the hips. Your gaze can be looking at the ground, neutral or up high. Now really reach through the fingertips, press through the back heel. Take up space. Know that you belong. You are worthy right here, right now. Take a deeper breath, stretch out a little bit more. Exhale, come through warrior 2. That's right. Take a reverse warrior. Come back to warrior. Straighten the leg. Hands to the hips. Take an inhale. Let's release it. Exhale, we fold. Take the hands to the ground. Bend the right knee, bend the right knee. Taking it into Skandasana. If your block's handy, I happen to do this on accident, go ahead and take your block underneath. Or if you like to hover, that's fine too. All right, let's come back to a wide forward fold. Toes are facing forward. Inhale, find length. Exhale, take the hands up to the hips, drive into the feet and rise. Second side, left toes face the short edge of the mat. Spin the back heel away. Arms go out to a T position. Bend the front knee. That front knee comes right above the ankle. The knee is tracking over the second and third toe. Pull that belly button in. Lengthen the tailbone down to the mat. Zip in the ribs and then take the gaze over the left middle finger. And hang out here just for a moment, connecting with your breath, finding stillness in the body. And let's keep it even. Maybe we sink down a 1/4 inch more, not required. We have our triangle pose coming up, Trikonasana. Make sure that block's handy. We straighten that bent leg. We reach. And then we come into our triangle pose. Take the block to the pinky toe side of the foot, any level. Really working on creating length on that bottom side oblique. Stack the rib cage, broaden across the collarbones. And as a reminder, your shape may not look like mine, and that's okay. We all bring different life experiences to the mat, and we're all born in different bodies. So we celebrate that. We celebrate our uniqueness, but we come together as a community to practice love and acceptance. Take the gaze down, bend the front knee, take the block with you, coming into half moon. Pressing the back heel away from the body. So creating a really nice long spine. Scooping the left glutes underneath, that's your standing leg. And your gaze can be down, neutral, or up high. Hand can be on the hip. Just a couple more breaths here. Let's expand even more. Take up space. You deserve to be here. Bend the knee. Come back to warrior two. Just for a beat. Find your stance. Find your strength. Reverse warrior. Come up to warrior two. Straighten the leg. Hands are on the hips. All 10 toes are forward. Let's go into that wide forward fold. Inhale, find length. Exhale, we fold. Let the head hang here. A great opportunity to play with your pet if they want some love and attention. All right, let's bend the left knee coming into Skandasana. Yeah, just for a moment, you can use the block to sit your sit bones on. That might offer a little bit of support. All right, come all the way back up to that wide forward fold. Take an inhale, find length, lengthen out the spine, pull the abs in. Exhale, take the hands to the hips and rise. Fantastic. Let's head to the top of the mat. Take the arms up. Sit the hips back, coming into chair pose. Let's roll the inner thighs down to the mat. Sink down a little bit lower, and all the way down. All right. It's just a fun way to get down to the mat. Let's come into double pigeon or fire log. So let me face you. They're both the same pose. So the right leg goes on top of the left. So this is really going to open up your hips. You might feel a really intense stretch. If this is not for you, feel free to go into cross-legged pose, Sukhasana. Okay, whatever feels better. And if your body is asking for single pigeon, go for it. We're going to be here for a couple minutes, 2 minutes. So that choice is up to you. I'm going to bring a block with me. You can stay upright, or you can hinge and fold. Since we're here for a little bit of time, try not to initially go into the deepest expression of this pose. Back off a little bit. Be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with your body. Be gentle with your thoughts. Don't worry about what you should be doing. That is just a concept made up by society. You do you. When we take time out of our day to connect with ourselves, we start to unravel a little bit more about who we are, our true self. And we start to get some insight on how we react to things, what we like, how we want to show up in the world. And once we become aware of that, it makes it easier to connect with others, to find our authentic community. Go ahead and rise. All right, what I like to do is unravel. So I lean back a lot, I extend the legs, and I give them a shake, okay? Notice what feels different. I close my eyes, I check in. Okay, we have the second side. So you can absolutely go into double pigeon, you can go into single pigeon, you can go into a cross-legged pose, Sukhasana. We'll be here for about another couple minutes. Feel free to hinge over if that makes you feel good. The more that we show ourselves love, the more love we attract. So become the energy that you would like to attract. It's hard, it takes practice. And it's a practice that takes dedication on a daily basis. But just try. And maybe 6 months from now, you'll notice some changes that you're really proud of. We all have the opportunity to evolve if we want. We have that choice. A fall is about a time of letting go. When you're outside, start to notice how the trees let go. The leaves fall, they dance in the wind, how beautiful it is in this change of seasons. All right, let's come back up. Give yourself a little shake. All right, notice how you feel. Let's do just a couple twists to unwind the spine, and we'll close out our practice. So I'm sitting in a cross-legged position. You can sit on a couple blocks, lift your hips up. You can also be in hero's pose or sit on the heels, whatever's comfortable for you. Circle sweep the arms up, inhale. Exhale, twist to the right side. Spin to the front, circle sweep the arms up. Exhale, twist. Spin to the front. You can take your hands to your lap or heart center. Gently bow your chin. Maybe close your eyes. And let's take, a moment here to connect with our breath one more time, to be very present. to notice how our body feels. I invite you to think of one thought, one thing that you are grateful for that happened today. It can be something simple, like just being here, just doing something for yourself. Or maybe it's having your favorite cup of tea in the morning, whatever it is. What are you grateful for? You're welcome to lie down on your back and take a shavasana. If you would prefer to close with me, go ahead and open up your eyes. Fantastic job today. It was a pleasure and a joy to lead you in this practice. If you enjoyed this content, please remember to like, subscribe, and share. My name is Steph Paulson, and until our paths cross again.